Guys, let's be very realistic. When we submit our cases to USCIS, that's us telling the US government that, and I'm talking about marriage-based cases, and I always need to clarify that because you're going to have the comment warriors making reference to marriage-based cases. Guys, when you submit your case to USCIS and you're trying to justify as to why you're not living with your spouse, if the excuse does not make sense to me, I'm pretty sure it's not going to make sense to a USCIS officer. Because you're going to say to a USCIS officer, oh, I live in New York, my spouse live in Washington, D.C. And the reason why I'm in New York is because there are better jobs opportunity. Tell me in what world that makes sense. Imagine you have your good husband or your good wife. You want to be where that person is. You have to make life work together. You don't just hop on a plane and fly to a state across the country to reside there because there are better working opportunities or because you're going to school or whatever the excuse is. Especially with the atmosphere of everything, that is not going to slide. It just won't slide. Saying to a USCIS officer, oh, I live in New York and my husband lives in Washington because I'm going to school in New York. You did not come here on an F1 visa. And even if you did, you have the opportunity to transfer. You're not on the H-2B program. So coming here on a B1, B2 visa or overstaying any visa for that matter and saying to USCIS that this is the reason why when your spouse is living, working in a whole other state. Guys, come on. No is not the time for the foolishness. I don't care what anybody wants to say. No is not the time for the foolishness. Okay?